Hey guys, my name is Lazarus Lynch and I'm a 16-year-old student that loves to cook. Cooking has been a part of my life since day one. And you know what? My father, who's a chef, has been my inspiration also. Today we're taking it from the ocean to the garden with my grilled tuna steak, served up with some fresh garden greens, and we can't forget the garnish of our white button mushroom chips. This is going to be a meal that you're going to want to die for. And trust me, this is healthy, easy, and fun. So let's get cooking. I'm working on my white button mushrooms. You can use any type of mushroom that you want for these chips. I like white button mushrooms because they're filled with antioxidants and they're great for the immune system. You just want to slice them into about 1/4 of an inch. And I'm just going to put my mushrooms in my bowl. I'm going to oil it up a little earl, just so that they don't stick. Salt, which comes to every party, and some ground pepper. Just going to toss that. And I have my oven that's been preheated 400 degrees, and it's going to stay in there for about 10 minutes. So now for my salad, I'm going to work on a balsamic vinaigrette. When I think about salad, usually I think about crunch, I think about different textures, and so I've got some sunflower seeds here. That's going to give it a nutty crunch. Got some toasted sesame seeds. And traditionally, when you're making a tuna steak, they add sesame seeds to coat on top of the tuna. I'm going to put that inside of my dressing. Some shallots here. And it's really important to use a good quality balsamic vinegar. Set this to the side and let all of those flavors just really begin to marry one another. My balsamic vinegar has been sitting with the sunflower seeds, the sesame seeds, and those shallots. Now I'm going to start adding in the rest of the seasoning. I've got some garlic powder here I'm going to add in to give it that heat and that spice, which I love. Some cayenne pepper. As far as emulsifying the vinaigrette, we're going to stream in our oil very slowly. Okay? Constantly whisking. Smells so good already. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Now I'm going to add in some sweetness to it. And this is called agave nectar. And it's basically from the agave plant, and it's a very natural sweetener. And this is just going to help to balance out the tartness of the balsamic vinegar. So we have to add some salt. I like to use kosher salt only because it's very easy to pick up and it also dissolves easier in your food. So to make sure I'm doing good things, I'm going to get a spoon. I'm just going to taste this. It's perfect. I like the crunch. You can really taste those shallots, and the cayenne pepper gives it a good heat. It's terrific. My mushroom chips smell so good. Hello, darling. Look at those beauties. I'm just going to scrape them off so that they don't stick as they cool. Tastes like bacon. So now I'm going to get started on my salad. I've got some snow peas here that I'm going to give a blanch. I've cut them in diagonals. I've got an ice bath here. Just going to season it with some salt and season my ice bath as well. You want to keep the salt in every part. Just give it a few moments. And what this is going to do, this is going to like rejuvenate all those wonderful green colors. And it's also going to make it very crisp once it gets right inside of that ice bath. And it's going to stop the cooking completely. So literally only like 30 seconds, and then we just put it in the ice bath. Look how green that looks. I'm just getting ready to take my peas out. So you want to really make sure that you get all of that water off, just so that you don't have a soggy salad. We want crunchy. Alright, we're all done. So I've got some peppers over here. I love to work with peppers because they are filled with vitamins A and vitamin C. Actually, the red pepper has more vitamin C than an actual orange. It's crazy. I'm going to cut the yellow peppers into julienne, which basically means thin strips. We want them pretty thin, pretty bite-sized. I'm going to cut my orange peppers into triangles, and basically I'm making strips from them and then just cutting them diagonally to make nice triangles. Now, I'm going to work on some carrots and just peel my carrots from the top to the bottom. And you know, carrots have a lot of nutrients in them. And if you eat them for about 3 weeks, about 7 ounces each day, you know what's going to happen? You're going to lower your cholesterol. And now I'm going to take my ice bath, bring it over, and make some strips. Okay. So they're going to sit in there for about 10 minutes and they're just going to begin to curl up. We've got our peas here, our peppers, our carrots are done. Now let's work on our radish. Doesn't that look great? So now I'm going to work on my lettuce, and I actually have some butter lettuce. It's very moist. You can taste it. It just like melts like butter in your mouth. So I've rinsed that out, and I've dried it in my wonderful salad spinner, which I love. Now I'm going to tear my lettuce right inside of my bowl for the salad. My pea shots. And these have a oniony flavor. Now I'm going to give all of these vegetables a toss. Look at all of those colors. They just look beautiful. This says summer to me. So I've got some wonderful bluefin tuna here. And I'm going to actually season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And I'm going to put some thyme and mint on top of it. It's going to be so good. I'm just going to brush a little oil on this just to keep it from sticking once it hits the pan. I'm going to add some pepper, some salt, and some thyme, and mint on top of it. So when you're choosing fish, you want to make sure that it's nice, bright pink color, especially if it's bluefin tuna like I have here. Also, you want to make sure that it doesn't smell fishy. If it ever smells fishy, you can bet it's not fresh. So I just oiled up the other side, and I seasoned it the same way I did the other way with the mint, the thyme, the salt, the pepper. Beautiful. I'm just going to massage that in, just like that, and let that hang out while I go and preheat my pan. So I've got my steak at 10 o'clock, and I'm going to rotate it to 2 o'clock. 30 seconds on 10 and 30 seconds on 2 o'clock. If you think about it like a clock, you have 10 o'clock over here, 2 o'clock over here, you're going to get beautiful grill marks every time. And you just want it to go for 1 minute on each side. So now it's time to flip the steak. That's okay if a piece falls off. That just means that we have snack for the chef. This looks beautiful. You can really smell those aromatics. So again, 2 o'clock. And I like my tuna pretty medium on the inside. Just a nice rare pink on the inside. Just makes it look really, really decadent on a plate. So, our tuna is done. Gonna move it to a plate. And just let it rest. So now I'm just gonna get my salad, which looks so beautiful, that we're just gonna toss again, one more time. And we're just gonna pile that high, right in the center of our plate. Look at that, it looks gorgeous. Make sure it's right in the center. Now we're gonna take our carrot curls, which have done beautiful things inside of our ice bath, looking all curly, curly, and put that right on top of our salad. Just straight on the top. Fantastic. Now I'm going to get my tuna steak, which has been resting. And I'm just going to cut it on the bias, and that basically means right on the angle. Nice. You can see that really gorgeous pink on the inside. You know you've done wonderful things when you see that. So pick up. We're just going to fan it right on top of our salad. That looks yum already. And now we're going to garnish with our mushroom chips, which are a great snack. Can't even wait till it's over. Right on top. And our wonderful balsamic vinaigrette that we've made. We're just going to drizzle that right on top of our plate. This looks gorgeous. Guys, thanks for watching. My name is Lazarus Lynch, and remember, this is food for life.